It is Tuesday afternoon. My hair is crazy. I'm just going to put it behind me. We are going to do some dishes. Not that I really want to, but it's necessary. There are so many dishes that need to be done, so I'm just not going to put it off. I used to be the type that I could ignore dishes and just leave them, but I'm trying to reinvent myself. And even though that's a small thing to do, just making sure the dishes stay done is one step closer to being who I want to be in life. So today was a pretty good day. This morning I went out and ran some errands before everyone woke up. I went out from about 7:30 to 10, and then my family was, eating breakfast and stirring once I came back. And for breakfast, we usually have a grab-and-go breakfast of some type of bread, usually like muffins that I pre-make or pre-buy, and some type of fruit. So my husband does breakfast. And this morning I went to a coffee shop to check on my scarves that I sell and to pick up last month's money. I just hadn't got by there before today again, and so I did that, and then I used some of that said money and went straight to the gas station, filled up my gas tank. Then I went to the gym, and then I went to the library. And so it's been a really productive morning. And then I came back home and I made some ranch seasoned like grilled chicken or pan seared chicken, and then I made some seasoned vegetables to go along with that, and that was really good. And then when my husband went to work around 3, my sister met me at the movie theaters, because at Cinemark Movies they have $5 movie day on Tuesdays. And so for our early Christmas present, she took me and the boys, and she brought her daughter that's close in age with the boys, and we all went to go watch the new Zootopia 2. I didn't have expectations for the movie. A lot of people were saying it wasn't as good as the first one. I low-key liked Zootopia 2 better than the first one. I mean, the first one was really good, but I think the second one was really good as well. So that's what we've been up to tonight. While I was cooking earlier today, I did let my kids watch some history and science videos. So all that we really have left tonight is reading, math, and just English type things. We've watched some Spanish videos as well today so far. So I got some homeschool stuff out of the way before we left. Dragoslav Pejik said hi. JW Alemuki says hello. Let's Kelvin Williams did some waves. Am I married? Yes, I am. So right now, just doing some dishes from earlier. FanTube 3802, how are you doing? How are the two cuties? They're doing good. They're upstairs. They were watching Frosty the Snowman, and then they were watching ABC's. I'm not super proud of this, but after going to the movies to see Zootopia, we got McDonald's I don't do McDonald's a lot, but they were hungry like mid-movie, and I didn't want to pay for like $13 movie popcorn. So I was like, if y'all are good, sit, let me watch this movie. Then they're playing with Nerf guns. I can hear my oldest son reloading the Nerf gun. They better not come down here crying in like 2 seconds. But yeah, I was talking about Zootopia too. Sorry. I just think the plot is really interesting and it keeps you kind of into it. I mean, some movies are so slow and like they don't really have a plot, but this Zootopia 2 really had a plot. It was really good, I thought. And I am all for, I live in a biracial household. I am American and my husband is Mexican. And so I know it's animals, but the whole thing is about reptiles, amphibians, and all that versus mammals and all this. And just unity and all that. And it just reminds me of the world and how some people are kind of on the short end of the stick, not only in my country, America, but everywhere. So it's just a nice reminder that we're all equal. We're all human. Well, in their case, animals or creatures or whatever. But yeah, it's cute. I really enjoy a cute little movie I could take the kids to. Hello, Jake Adams. Hi. Let's see if I missed anybody. Habiba, hi. How are you guys? I was looking down at my my dishes. Got a sink full of dishes right now. Somebody said, "Are you recording?" Yeah, I'm recording this live. You're set up in my windowsill. That's where you guys are right now. Is this real? It is. Hello. I know some people do pre-recorded things. I don't really know how to do that. So, no, it is not pre-recorded. I am hanging out with you guys real time. And then I've got to go do homeschool with my kids afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to get done with these. Sometimes if it's just a lot of mess in a pan like this, I'll just kind of go around it with paper towel so I don't have to clean it out of the sink later. But yeah, this is not the most fun part of my life, you guys. I really take you guys along on the most boring moments of my life. But it's the moments that I can chit chat and hang out with you guys. My kids are being really super chill right now, which is, somebody said scrub them. I will, but this is a non-stick pan. And so what I do is, so I don't get my sponge super disgusting, I will wipe it out before I scrub it so I don't have a nasty sponge. Learn a thing or two. You don't want to get your sponge all nasty on your first couple dishes. No, 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 Jake Adams, no. I know you're probably joking around, but how many minutes are you going to sleep? I sleep at 8. I go by hours. I usually try to sleep anywhere between 7 to 9 hours. I usually get more 7.5 hours. Jake, I don't want to have to kick you out of the chat for being so sassy. People always say women are sassy. Men get sassy too. Poor guy. Just needs a hug. Somebody said I sleep in my room still. Nice. That is a good place to sleep. I think it's funny how people are worried about how I do dishes. I'm just on here chilling, living my best life. You use Dawn when you do... What did I do? Nothing. I'm just picking around. I'm just playing. I use this. I should probably go with a more expensive brand. This is at Food Lion for only like $1.50, but it does the trick. It really does. But I think my issue is that I had a lot of big dishes. So I don't have as many dishes as I thought I did. I don't have as many dishes as I thought I did. I just have all of the biggest dishes that I own in the sink right now to wash. So, have you guys seen the Zootopia movie? Because that's, I don't know. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, but I really enjoyed it. That's kind of all I've got on my mind right now besides homeschooling. And I've got to do my real estate exam on Monday, so I need to do some studying tonight. And while the kids do their homeschool, their independent work like math, I will be studying then. So my brain's been very cluttered, and so it was very nice to go see a movie and be with my sister and her daughter, and the kids really enjoyed it. Diego is 4, and so within the first 30 minutes he asked to get something to drink and to go to the bathroom. And we got back out of the bathroom. I said, okay, mommy's not getting back up again. This movie is less than 2 hours long. We do not need to get up that much. You want to see the new Avatar movie? I know it looked really good in the trailer. Chloe the Hedgehog said hi. It's like only me texting. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the YouTube algorithm. Maybe I'm just boring, and that's probably why. But I have not been pushed out to as many people lately for my lives. So, just Emma. Well, hello, Emma. Sorry about that. I just read the tag names. But I've not gotten pushed out as much. I was getting like 1,000 people in the live chat, and I was being able to like give advice or like say, you know, tell stories or have the topic keep going about different things. But, you know, I guess I got a little boring and redundant and repeating myself. So the algorithm is not really doing its thing for me right now, but that's okay. I'm just a homeschooling mom, bebopping around, doing dishes, and maybe that's just not what the world wants right now. Somebody said, me too, I'm a little bored too. Well, I feel you. I definitely, if I could choose to do anything in the world right now, I would be on a beach. I would be on a beach somewhere super, super warm and not have to do dishes. But, you know, you gotta make the best of what life gives you in the moment. And right now, this is what life is giving me. And I'm blessed and I'm happy. And I'm doing dishes in a warm home. And yeah, that's okay by me. It may not seem glamorous, but right now I'm in a very big transition phase of life. Like, I feel like my life is pretty consistent right now, but once I pass this real estate exam, I'm gonna have a lot more work. After that, I'm gonna have to work on joining a brokerage team, which I already have one lined up with someone that I already know. But then after I do that, I'm gonna have to go do things in person, which is going to be so interesting. My mom is playing Plants vs. Zombies. Have I ever played that? My kids like that game. They haven't played it in a while, but they used to play it almost every day. They really loved that. My kids are really big on playing things in real life. So what they'll do is they'll take a video game and they'll try to dress up like the characters, and they'll run around acting like, with Nerf guns and different things, acting like they're the characters in the video game. It's pretty cute. I mean, they're 6 and 4, so you know, they need to be using their imaginations, but a little bit of video games doesn't hurt. I like to play racing games. I'm pretty old-fashioned with the video games that I like. I like Crash Racing. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Crash Racing. And then there's this game called Asphalt, and it's a racing game that has sports cars. So my husband really loves sports cars, and so we have that game downloaded, and I'll play it every now and then, especially if he's working and I get a moment, which is not very often, but I'll do like his little, what is it? Whatever you have to do to get the trophies, so like little side quests or whatever. I'll do those for him so he could get like new cars to play with. But we both have been so busy, we haven't really played that game in a while. There's now 16 more viewers. Now we're back down to 5, but it's okay. It's kind of like that. When you go live, people don't have really long attention spans, which I get it. I watch a lot of short form videos myself, and so when I see people come in and out when my chat is slow and I'm not really talking about a lot of topics, so it ends up getting a little slower, and I know that people are just kind of trying to find something a little bit more entertaining, but I appreciate all the people lately that have taken an interest in like hanging out on the channel, and I don't know, I think I can really reach the people that are just living normally and trying to do their best in life and trying to level up while still, you know, living a very normal life. Because I see some people that don't have kids or are single people, and the way they do their glow up isn't really relatable to me, because I can't just drop everything and start all over again from scratch. It's just, I've got to build on what my life is. And so, I don't know, hopefully that's relatable to some people. I know it may not be as relatable to like college students or high school or middle school students. So, I don't know. I try to be a safe place for anybody and everybody to be. So, whoever wants to join this channel and hang with me, they're all welcome. And I've been knitting a lot. I was doing DoorDash, but my car is kind of acting a little funky. So, I'm going, well, I already had decided to like slow down on doing that because I was busy studying, so it just kind of confirmed that that's something I have to slow down on for a little while. It's my suspension, my car suspension's acting a little wonky, and I think it could be from the cold weather. Where I live right now, it has been below freezing every night, and it has just not even gotten much warmer during the day. So yeah, it's been really chilly, and I think it's affecting my car a little bit, because it did last year a little bit too. So I just take care of it, take care of myself, and not worry too much, but go to the mechanic when I can. This was peanut butter. I didn't want to get peanut butter all over my clean-ish sponge. But what are you guys up to? I see a few of you in the chat. I appreciate you. Doing dishes takes me forever. So I've just been kind of chatting away. All right, I am almost done though. So I am happy about that. After I get off of here, I'm gonna start homeschool for the kids, and I'm really excited because we've been having a little bit of a hard time with, let's see, sorry about to, oh, sorry you're about to go. You are playing in your sister's room with the charger. Ah, that's okay. But I forgot what I was saying, but oh yeah. I am excited to do homeschool with my son tonight just because we've been having a hard last week or so with homeschool, and so I'm ready to just approach it slowly and sweetly, and hopefully we'll have a good homeschool night. Sometimes we get impatient with each other and it's just not as fun and chill as I would like it to be, because he gets stressed and then I get impatient, and then I'm like, no, this is not the environment I want for him, because I don't want my child to have trauma. I want him to look back on his homeschool life and be glad that we were able to do homeschool. So that's my goal for us. Alright. I'm about to get at a good stopping point with these dishes because it's already almost 7:30 and I need to take a shower, give the boys a bath, and do homeschool. Fun, fun, fun. Normal people stuff going on around here. Might be boring to everybody else, but it's my normal life. And the kids have been upstairs being really suspiciously good. So I'm kind of wondering what I'm about to walk into when I go upstairs. Let me see, I brought my drink down here. I lost my drink, but I had a Dr. Pepper, but that's okay. All right. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, and I am going to come upstairs now and see what I'm walking into. It is a mess, you guys. You got blocks everywhere. What's happening? Oh. Emma says she's the only one in my chat. Usually the chat's popping. I guess I haven't been going on live. We've had a lot of playbacks, so if you're here on a playback and you've made it this far, which probably not, this was kind of a boring live because I didn't have as much feedback, and usually my lives thrive on the feedback you guys give. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.